Now we will assign the activity codes which we have created earlier. As we have created the activity list, now it's the time to assign the activity codes. Please remember that we have not done the scheduling yet. So when we will do the scheduling, the Gantt chart will rearrange. We will do it later on. But in this video, I will tell you how to assign the activity codes. Activity codes were defined in the enterprise, and going into the activity codes option. Here you can see the list of activity codes: discipline, zone area, task location, responsibility. And here you can see their values in respective activity codes. Discipline, you can see all of the disciplines, then the responsibilities, to which activities can be assigned, task location, zone area. So this is just to tell you that how we have defined. Now we have to assign as per the requirement the activity, and enable the activity details option. And here you can see codes. I will click assign, and there are three options: assign activity codes in global, EPS, or project. So we have created the activity codes in the projects bar. So by following the WBS, you can see that these all are the milestones. So I am just going to assign this as a milestone. Either you can do double click or use this assign button. Then go to the next activity, engineering. It is also milestone. Selecting the milestone, press assign button. Same for the procurement, start, construction start, project completion, all are milestones. Now coming to the engineering activity, kickoff meeting will come under the general discipline, and it is a common area work, and it is assigned to some person. We will select from here, and where it is located we will assign from the activity code. So kickoff meeting will come under the general discipline. It's a common zone area. Suppose this task location is going to be happened on Lahore, and if you want to assign this activity to Ahmed Ali, we will select this from here. Now you can see that all the activity codes have been assigned here and showing here. I will close this one, and I will show you another option how to assign the activity codes. Now I am in the architecture WBS. So I am going to select the activity, right click, and there is an option of assign, and from here you can go to the activity codes. Same again, window will appear in which showing the activity codes of global, EPS, or project. We will select the project, and we will assign according to our requirement. So now it's in architectural discipline, and as from the name it is showing that main production hall architecture, so it will come MPH. Then coming to the task location, it will be conducted in Lahore. Then the responsible person, suppose Ahmed Ali is doing for that, so we will assign from here. Raw material store architecture, it will come under the architecture. Then here is the raw material store, zone area, task location, Lahore, responsible person Ahmed Ali. Now coming to the finished goods store architecture, so I will select the discipline as architecture, then finished goods architecture, task location Lahore, and responsible person Ahmed Ali. Utility building is coming under the discipline of architecture. Zone area of utility building, task location Lahore, and responsible person Ahmed Ali. Now there is another option of assigning the activity codes. I'm going to tell you the third option. The third option is that we can show the activity codes column here, and we can assign from here as well. So right click on the activity table anywhere, go to the columns option. On the left side you can see the activity codes project. We have defined the activity codes in the project field, so I am going to open this one. Here we have selected the required activity codes from this option. To the right side, discipline, zone area, task location, responsibility. Now you can see in the column that the previous activity code which have assigned earlier by going into the codes option in the activity details. Here all are showing here. Now coming to the civil activity, civil engineering WBS. So we will click on this, and here you will find milestone architecture and general. But don't confuse, we have to select the civil WBS from here. You can see display current projects values. Here whatever the activity code has been assigned, it is showing in the current projects values. So we will click on this one, filter by, and all values. Now you can see that all of the discipline activity codes has been displayed here. So I am going to select here as a civil, and then I will go to the zone area option. I will select main production hall, then go to the task location. I will select this Lahore, and responsible person I'm going to assign as same as Ahmad Ali. So now if some activities has the same activity code, we can use the option of fill down. So I am going to fill down this civil discipline. Select the first activity, and by pressing the shift key, move downward, then right click and fill down. Now you can see that this zone area is different for each activity, so we have to apply individually. So raw material store, finished good area, utility building, but here the task location is same as Lahore, so I'm going to fill it down. It will show you it is applied to all of them. Same, Ahmed Ali is the responsible person for all the activities, so I'm going to fill it down. So in this way I will do all the activity codes of application in the three ways. So it's up to you, whatever you like you can use, but by showing the columns in the activity table, you can have a better opportunity to do it in a smaller time period, and you can you can see from here that which activity code is missing. If some activity code is missing, you can see from here it is blank. So now we can assign this in these activity codes as well, because in other here you cannot see which activity code is missing, sometimes it miss. So by displaying in the column you can review and check, and you can assign the missing codes. So I'm going to assign here as missing activity codes. It will come under the general category, common, but you can fill only one column at one time. You cannot do two or three columns at the same time. Assign the activity codes to the engineering WBS and the milestone WBS. Now I am going to assign the activity codes to the procurement WBS procurement activities. So supply of electrical equipment and cables, it comes under the electrical discipline. Same here, and you can see from here the procurement of equipment, supply of main production hall equipment, it will come under the mechanical. So rest of all the activities are related to mechanical, so I am going to fill it down by selecting the discipline code and by doing the fill down option. Supply of electrical cable and electrical equipment and cables will come under the common area because here no area is mentioned. Same here, we will assign the common area, and here from its name representing the main production hall equipment, so I'm going to select main production hall as a zone area, utility building, then again MPH, so task location is Karachi. We are considering that the procurement is doing from the Karachi head office, so I am going to select the Karachi as a task location. Then I will right click and fill down. The responsible person is Zainullah, and select all the activities and fill down option. Come to the construction WBS, and here you will see the activity mobilization of equipment and manpower. So it will come under the discipline of general. Zone area is common. I have entered all the activity codes. You can see from here. If anything is missed, you can fill it up. Here you can see that zone area task location and responsibility is not mentioned here, as these are the milestones, so they don't come in the any zone area, any task location and responsibility, so it will kept as it is. Now you can go to the columns option, and you can align it in a center. By doing this, it looks in a good format. Now you can see that everything is centralized, so it looks more attractive. So till now we have we have assigned the activity codes with three options, either by going to the codes activity detail bar, and here you can assign. The other option was to select the activity and right click assign and select activity code from here, and the third one is to display the columns of the activity codes, and then select the activity codes by clicking on the button, and all the activity code will be displayed here, and you can select from the requisite activity code from here.